you have been working as a Montessori teacher for more than 35 years. I'm wondering what kind of experience or strengths can those Chinese Montessori schools borrow from your American or India experience?
How are they different? You
How,
mean?
how can we borrow
Borrow
from
things
your
from our,
your strengths?
you know, it really is not me. It's really believing in Montessori philosophy. That's very important. And if you truly understand Montessori philosophy, then it can happen anywhere, in China, in India, in Ireland, wherever. I think often we are ourselves are not independent. You know, if you take in China, most parents want their child to learn to read now, you know, or do math now. Why is he not bringing homework home? You have to let go of those traditional thinking and learn all over again what Montessori talks about. And as a Montessori parent or as a Montessori teacher, Montessori doesn't say, don't do anything. That's not the point. You have to be very active in order to help the child become the whole human being.
Actually, I have a question here. And as the parents, maybe in China, the competition in China is very tense, maybe like India, because there are so many people here. And so, for example, like we understand we have to respect the children for their own talent. But somehow, for example, like, okay, my kid, he maybe is good at chess. Yeah, that's his talent, right? But, it's just happens so fast, everything. I mean, the science and the technology. Someday AlphaGo just beat it to be the number one, and then you are just the second. So, we don't know if the talents can bring our children to have a good life, actually. So we choose we choose a normal way, just like go to the school and everyone go to the, Ivy school, Ivy school and get a career like working for accounting, something like that. Or you choose your own passion to be an artist or to be, maybe like a chess player, a specialty. Somehow it's like a gamble, because you never know what happened in 10 years. So we choose a safe way. Yeah.
But see, you just pointed out something
Yeah.
that we don't know
Yeah.
what life will be like in 10
Yeah.
years or
Yes.
20 years when your child is an adult.
Yeah.
So how can we prepare children for something that we don't know? So when we say our child has to learn to read and do this or this or this, we are fitting him in a box,
Yeah.
which may not be good enough in 20 years.
Yeah. Right.
But if we focus on developing his own self, then maybe he will find something that he is very happy with, proud, and good at, and he will do that very well. The difficulty, I think, and I understand, I have 2 children, and when they were growing, now they are adults, but when they were growing, I worried about it too, what will they do if they didn't fit in the world, because I was making them independent. But you have to be able to take that risk, because because we don't know what the future is. And what I see now in my own children is, are they happy? Are they confident? Are they outgoing? And even though I thought when they were teenagers and when they chose college and so forth that they may have made mistakes, they're still happy with what they are. So having that faith in your children's abilities is very important. That change does not come from children, it comes from the parents. The parents have to stop competing, stop feeling like, oh, my friend's child is already reading, my child is not reading. That's embarrassing, but your child can run very fast and your friend's child cannot run fast. That's what you have to start feeling good about. And never put down your child, because he's still developing things. He's still not there. When he's adult, he will be happier. Another point that I would say for parents, and I don't mean you, but any parent, is that we often impose our idea on our children. That's not what they may be. My father wanted me to be a doctor. I would have been very unhappy. I failed all science courses because I didn't want to be a doctor. And I'm very happy as an educator. After working for 35 plus years, I could continue till I dropped dead, because this is what I really want to do. So that we have to also let go our own fears and give our children a chance.
So I will say that's the truly respect the children, let them prepare, and then let them have choice by themselves.
Yes.
Make their own decision.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you let your child jump off the third floor.
Of course.
So that's very important. You have to know where. So that's why I say parents and teachers have to be very clear in their thinking. What do we want our children to be? And then we can guide them.
Give them freedom with restrictions.
With responsibility.
With responsibility. All right.
Restrictions wrong. Responsibility.
Okay.
So if the child, I give you an example. The other day in my classroom, the child was carrying a pitcher full of water, and I knew he would spill all over the thing.
Wow.
But when I came to him, he said, I know, but I want to carry this very much. So believing in their ability and giving them a chance. When he spilled the water, he had to get the sponge and clean it up. That's called responsibility.
With principles. Give them freedom with principles.
Freedom with principle, with responsibility. Freedom is never free.
It's true.
Freedom comes with responsibility.
Here I have the last question for you. What are the basic qualities of being a professional Montessori teachers?
I'm sorry.
What is the basic quality to become a professional Montessori teacher?
Basic quality to become. One of the things I would say is to first undo what you have learned, to give up what you have learned. For example, writing with your right hand. I do this with my students in my teacher training. I have them write with left hand and see how they, how would a child learn? But he will have to, because for him it's all the same. So the qualities is one would be ability to give up what we have learned. Another quality that I would be looking for in teachers and in students is, are they able to center themselves? Can they do some reflection of what they are doing? In our teacher training, most of the things I don't, they have to write papers and so forth. I may grade them, but I ask them, tell me what you think of your paper. So self-evaluation is very important. They have to be adventurous. They have to be good observers. those are the quality
You just
studies.
mentioned. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.